So the biggest difference between the 30-day blitz and the tryout is this. Signs of your metabolism is kicking in. Someone asked, why is it better to do portion meals relative to like 2 big meals or 3 big meals? Never use the reference natty. Tryout is for people that want to kick in their metabolism. Let's see this. So he just did his ab shot.
You want to see a little something?
Mm-hmm.
I can't give you a little something.
Wait, you want to wait? Oh!
It ain't
Whoa!
pretty. That's something.
250 pounds with. Come on, Serge.
Don't be shy,
All right. Let's just. All right. They're not doing the dry out.
No.
So.
Not at all. What do you mean? I've been drying out for 3 weeks. However, I've been around this one as he's been doing the dry out. And. Mike, you can't change that quick.
Oh, you
You can't change that quick.
Wait a minute. I thought I was just 310 pounds. Well, how am I 277 ripped?
It's been 5 days. There's no way. There's absolutely no way.
We're killing it. Last meal, last water of the day. I want to get on and go. It is incredible that the smack talk started already. The people are changing so quickly with the dry out.
Are you scared? Whoa. Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing, guys.
That is what we are doing. You can start this anytime. For anybody that is overweight or wants to slice and dice, understand nothing will happen unless your metabolism is working. Hey, I got a beautiful car. Got a Lamborghini out front. Got no gas in it. It ain't going nowhere.
True story.
It's the same concept.
True story.
I don't know why the majority of people try to sell you on something and go, hey, I can get this weight off you. Well, first I got to fix the problem. And that's the one thing that I love when I work with people one-on-one, or even in the Titan crew, and I talk to them and I go, listen, I would love to get there and just change your body from now till Christmas, but what we have to do is fix your metabolism. So I came up with going, hey, you know what, most of you are impatient. Okay, I'm going to give you the dry out. The dry out's 1 week, and that gets your metabolism into gear. Done. Boom. Fast. I would, in a perfect world, say, hey, let's take 12 weeks. Let's take time. Let's get you healthy. Let's do all this stuff. But these guys were sitting there going, it's not today's world. Not today's world. Today's world wants this.
No.
So we got the dry out. Again, there's a full book you guys can get. And in this book, it gives you all the information about how to do the dry out and spike the metabolism. So the biggest difference between the 30-day blitz and the tryout is this. The tryout is going to finish out the 30-day blitz, which is the greatest thing to do, and also get you ready for stage and kicks your metabolism into gear. I'm sorry, that's the blitz. I mean the tryout. Dry out. Sorry, I'm brain dead. The 30-day blitz is actually what's going to get you in shape. So my recommendation is understand the two differences. Both will get your metabolism going, but give your body 30 days to try to get in better shape. That's the main thing there. That's what I would like you guys to do. And so if you're going to do the blitz, you can start with the blitz, but also finish with the blitz. Do it again after the 30 days. All right? And that way you fill out your body. Understand the dry out is going to fill out the body and make you look perfect for the day of the shoot, where the 30-day blitz is going to get you in shape. They both work in the sense of getting your metabolism going. Okay, but doing anything for a week besides getting your metabolism functioning correctly, it's not enough time to change your physique for the future. It's not like you're going to go, hey, let me do the dry out and then I'm good for the year. It doesn't work that way. And to be all honest, 30-day blitz is going to get you there fast. The dry out follows it. And then you got to reverse out of it. And that's what we're going to do next, is reverse out of it. How can we keep these abs? How do we keep sliced? How do we do that? And we will teach you that as we go. So that's the biggest thing. Signs of your metabolism is kicking in. Yeah, you're going to wake up. And you're not going to wake up because you're slept 8 hours. You're going to wake up because you're hungry. And you're going to feel like there's no nutrients keeping you to sleep and still recovering. That's going to be finished off, and you're just going to wake up going, holy sheesh, I got to eat. That's the best notification of it. Second one is that you're not going to change much of your nutrition or training and you just start dropping weight. And the reason why I say that is because of the fact that your metabolism is starting to work and it's going to continue, which is great. Because like in the Titan check-in, when somebody checks in and I go, don't change anything. You dropped 4 pounds in the last 2 weeks. The body is working, leave it alone. So again, we can see what's going on and we don't need to change anything on the nutrition. We don't need to change the training. It is working. So that's another good sign. What's not a good sign is if you have to continuously drop the calories, drop the calories, drop the calories, drop the calories. Continue to add work, add work, add work, add work. Then your metabolism is not functioning the way that we want it to. Hunger is a great thing. But then at that point you gotta be smart about it. And we saw a lot of people do this. I was hungry, so I ate something. That's called self-control. You got a nutrition plan that's put together. You got your 6 meals a day. You got the proper nutrition in to eat more. No. Hey man, I'm hungry, so I should eat. Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. It depends on the plan. If you're off season and bulking like these guys, 100% if you're hungry and you ate 2 hours ago, get another big ass meal in. Never use the reference natty. I wouldn't, because
John,
it's not what we represent in the sense of that is not who identifies me. I'm a guy that's been in the industry forever. I'm stronger than all of them, and still guest posing. So the whole point of natty is you're kind of putting a label on it. I want you guys to be understanding to this. It's about weightlifting and health and fitness. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right. Dry out is for people that want to kick in their metabolism. A dry out is someone that's getting ready for a contest or a stage or a photo shoot. It is somebody that is finishing up a 12-week slice and dice and want to look extra special. A dry out is something that I have always done with all the magazine covers that are on the walls around here, is what I would do. And that's why I would look so dry and ripped to the bone. And the people that can do it is anybody that wants to look great within 7 days, 6 days, sorry, 6 days. That's what you would do it. But it's especially beneficial that people don't use it outside of the fitness world in the sense of just kickstarting your metabolism. It's great. And I'm going to repeat something I didn't repeat, and I talked to Serge, and he kind of lectured me about this, and I was very harsh about this. Cardio. Cardio is something that should be used as a trick at the end of your dieting to incorporate fat loss. It should not be used all year long, or it should be used smartly all year long. So somebody asked the other day about how important cardio is. And I didn't answer the question correctly. I was dieting. Sorry, guys. I get a little Billy Gunn, as I call it. Someone asked, why is it better to do portion meals relative to like 2 big meals or 3 big meals, or whatever their macros are? And here's the answer to that. Here's the great thing about that. And hopefully you know the answer. Most of you probably know just by common sense. And I know that this last couple of years, people have been really toolish and idiotic to the point of listening to a professional that has a degree, even a doctorate, that talks about, hey, all that matters is at the end of the day, you got your macros in, you're golden. Now, that's awesome. Except you're listening to somebody with a doctor in front of it or an expert in front of it that looks like a bag of bones. That looks absolutely terrible. That, that's a tough thing for me to go, wait a minute. It's listening to the guy lecture about the stock market, and he lives in his mom and dad's basement driving a VW Bug. It's like at some point you got to understand who is telling you the information regardless of the education, because experience, beyond education, experience is what makes an expert. So that being said, the greatest thing about this is if you eat all your meals at one time and just have your macros through the day, do you honestly believe, does anybody here with common sense believe that your body could utilize 250 grams of protein or 200 grams or even 150 grams of protein at one sitting? At one sitting. or 250 or 300 grams of carbohydrates in one sitting, on top of the 150, 200 grams of protein, on top of the 150 grams of fat at one sitting. Not one person here is going to say that's true. I mean, we all know that your body will utilize a certain amount of protein every couple hours. Why do babies eat every 2 hours? They're growing. Why don't they just have all their milk at one time and then just starve them the rest of the day? It doesn't work that way. The body doesn't work that way. Your body works off of anything. You drive it like a car, but it's consistent. The body doesn't stop like a car stops and you turn it off and on. The body is consistently going. That means it's continuously running gas. Then it ends. You got to refeed it. And when do you do that? Before you get hungry. Because what is it when you get hungry? It's your body eating your muscle. Now it's too late. Now, no matter what you do that day, you blew the day. The day's gone. It's not going to reset until you go to sleep and sleep through the night and recover. And then you can try the next day. But then you missed a meal again. So that day's wrecked. But then you go to bed and you fix yourself and you wake up the next day. But you're going to fast this day. And then you're going to go do cardio. So you're going to traumatize your body without even feeding it again. So that day's shot. So you can kind of see how this kind of continuously goes there. It is the smartest thing in the world to wake up in the morning hungry. That means your metabolism's working. Eat a meal, and then go a couple hours. Eat another small meal. A small meal or a relatively meal to feed your body. And then go a couple more hours and continue on forward. So thanks for asking that question.
Look.
Last water.
Look.
Got some more supplementation to take tonight.
Okay. What is this?
Joint support, regardless. Stay on. Got our notepad right here. Taking notes. And remember, sunglasses at night. Thank you, Father and Son. Just sent me over a baker's dozen. And for some reason, I'm left with one. So 12 showed and 11 are gone and disappeared. We don't know where they are.
Keith Evans.
We don't know where they are. This is my cream of rice and 12 ounces of tuna. Besides the Titan members, how many people's metabolism are functioning?
None of them.
None of them.
Not one.
Not one.
Not one.
I'm sorry to say that, and I know that's offensive to you, you may think, but it shouldn't be offensive. That's just honesty. Your metabolism isn't functioning. Or you right now could say, that's bullshit, Mike. You're wrong. I don't work out. I'm hungry all day, and I eat 6 meals a day, and my body doesn't change. Let me repeat that. You're going to say, I'm bullshit. You don't work out. Your body doesn't change, and you eat 6 meals a day. Are you confused? I'm going to say you're confused. The guy that's metabolism is functioning is not the guy that works out every single day and does cardio every single day and that's in a deficit every single day. That's a guy that's working everything off. That's not Mona. Mona, for the first time, really, stayed on a program for 5 weeks. And she was lean. What happened? She put on 7 pounds. A female in her mid-40s who just had a kid put on 7 pounds of muscle. How does that work? That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys about nutrition. And the most incredible stuff about it is, so hopefully that understands. And that what I gave you may go, wait a minute, I've never heard this in my entire life of health and fitness. I've never heard somebody explain that to me. I understand that, but that's just the experience that I've been in this for so long, and I'm trying to teach you guys. And I would do this every week or every other week with the Titans, and I explain that to them. And that's why you saw somebody I posted today lost 120 pounds. This is the kind of stuff that I really want all of you guys to learn and understand, okay? Is the 30-day Blitz applicable to all stages of health and fitness levels. It is the most brilliant thing for all levels of health and fitness. The reason why is for a couple different reasons. I don't know if you guys know the importance of schedule. This is what I've done. I've peaked myself out in a sense of health and fitness, how to do nutrition, how to train, how to do that stuff, and how to teach you. So I need to up my game. And so what I've moved into is the understanding of why schedule is important, the understanding of the hormones in the body about when the body is excited and what's going off, where it's depressed and what is happening. So that's where I've leaped into this last 6 months. trying to understand that stuff. That way I can help you guys, not even just in health and fitness, but in the understanding of why we get sad, why we get happy, why we can't maintain that, and the importance of that. So the incredible thing about the 30-day blitz is if you've never done any exercise before, or you're overweight, or you're unhealthy, trust me, after the 30-day blitz, I'm going to have you off your heart medication. Your diabetes is going to be better. You're going to be in such better shape. It's mind-blowing. And it's at every single level. And the reason I know that is also because I tested it. And the great thing I did is I tested it on a guy in his 20s, in his 30s, in his 40s, in his 50s, and his 60s. I also tested on women in their 20s, 30, 40, 50, 60s. And it's incredible the changes throughout everybody and on what you guys want and stuff. So it's every level. I'm not going to lie. Is it tough? It's extremely tough. I mean, it's tough for me. Mona made it through like no problem, but she does most things like that, most problems with no problems.